23 past the hour. Live look at Washington, D.C. Looks like a nice day there. Here with us now in New York City, Republican Governor of Louisiana and Chairman of the Republican Governors Association, Governor Bobby Jindal. Good to have you back on the show.
Thank you for having me. Good morning.
Nice to see you. Nicole, I hand you the first question.
What an honor. I've heard you say that you don't want to be critical of fellow Republicans, and I think in tone that's the right idea, but why not give our party some straight talk? Why not point out what is helpful and what is not helpful when you're running a state and you know exactly how the partisan politics play out in the real world, if you will?
Absolutely. And look, what we said is I'm not interested in second-guessing tactics, but part of the rationale behind this American Comeback Initiative, where we've got 30 Republican governors, we said we're going to stop outsourcing our brand to Washington, D.C. Because if you want to see conservative ideas being applied, it's not happening in D.C., it is happening in our state capitals.
And don't you have to shush them a little bit if you want to take back ownership of our Republican brand?
We're absolutely do that. And so, for example, if you want to see school choice, if you want to see balanced budgets, if you want to see tax cuts, if you want to see folks taking on public pension overhauls, if you want to see governors taking on the government unions, it's happening in state capitals. You see governors like Rick Scott and Rick Snyder and Scott Walker taking on the tough challenges and then having great results. You're seeing unemployment rates 1 point below in Democratic-led states, top 10 states, according to the CEO magazine, led by Republican governors. So absolutely, it's important for us to say, for too long, we've let D.C. define our brand. We're going to stop doing that. And
how, though? How? I mean, they're drowning you out.
Well, we've done the policies. Now it's about calling attention to the policy results. Folks in Michigan know about right to work.
Come every week and tell us about it?
Well, we'll come. Maybe not every week. We got day jobs. And look, that's a real problem.
Because my concern is that I agree with you. I think the next Republican president comes from a governor's mansion. How do we drown out the chaos in Washington, though?
Well, a big part of the challenge is governors have day jobs. Most of us aren't near the media capitals. We're not near New York. We're not near L.A. We're not near the coast. So a lot of these reforms aren't getting covered. The reason Republican governors are doing so well in purple states, blue states, red states is in part voters see the results. They see the improving schools. They see the improving economies. They see the improving government finances. They see that governors are making the tough choices. It's not happening in D.C. It's not happening in the White House. So you're right. Governors, I think, have to speak with a louder voice. We're doing that at RGA. You know, historically, we've elected governors, raise money. Now we're also getting the message out.
And to follow up on that, Chris
Fairleigh Dickinson University?
Yeah, a new poll out this morning.
New poll this morning, Christie 58, Buono 25.
There's a great example, John Ridley. There's such a disconnect between Washington Republicans and Republicans running states from Wisconsin to New Jersey to Louisiana to Florida.
My question would be, though, is it this, and I use the word against lightly, but is it so much Republicans against Democrats, or is it more politicians in a local area against Washington? People tend to be, and I think your poll earlier, people tend to be very their local representative, their state representatives, but once it gets out into Washington, I think at this point it doesn't matter if you're Democrat or Republican. You look at what's going on, they're not getting the services they probably get in your state.
No, I think that's right. I think there's a lot of just general frustration at the dysfunction in D.C. I think there's also a lot of frustration in the lack of leadership coming out of the White House. It doesn't have to be that way. And look, Joe was there, I was there for a brief time, but you remember the last time I thought when you had real bipartisan progress on a very, very important domestic policy issue was actually welfare reform. And it was done twice by a Republican Congress. I don't need to tell Joe, vetoed twice by a Democratic president. The president showed leadership and actually tried to find common ground. D.C. can work. It's not working right now. I personally think we need structural changes. I don't think it's just who we send there. I think we need to have things like the balanced budget requirement. Need a supermajority vote before they raise taxes. Everybody's focused on the debt ceiling. The real crisis is the debt. And I think the frustration for the American people is we've seen this movie. 2 years ago, we had this debate. Nothing got resolved. We were told now's not the time. 2 years later, we're in the exact same place. If we kick the can down the road, nothing's going to change. At the local level, what's amazing is you've got Republican governors in purple states, like New Mexico and Nevada and Wisconsin, Iowa, that don't even have credible opponents. You've got Republican governors in red states and in blue states doing amazing reforms. I think what voters are saying is show us the results. In all of those cases where governors took on tough challenges, whether it was Chris in Jersey or Rick in Michigan or Rick Scott in Florida, their numbers dipped originally, and pundits said, oh, this is the end of the world. People saw the results, and now those governors are doing very, very well.
It's amazing. So the most important question, are you coming to Tuscaloosa in November?
November 9th, I was telling Joe, look,
we're inviting you there. We should do the show there.
Exactly.
Bobby will do the show there on
Governor
Friday.
Bobby
You need to come.
That is the most important college football game in the entire country, Alabama and LSU.
All right.
Thank you so much
Governor.
for being on.
Thank you.